सारा प्रसाद बहुत अच्छा था। इतना
ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीकमलपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं
सागनरङ्गादागतं तं सजीवं
साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान्
ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितश्च
हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद।
हरे कृष्ण
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्णा.
So welcome everyone on this Saturday evening program. As most of you are aware, we will be celebrating Gaur Purnima. When we are celebrating Gaur Purnima, what time? What are the contents of the program? Go and sleep. No, right? What are the contents? Abhishek, Gaurarti, drama, then
Flower festival.
flower holi, then prasad. No kirtan, okay. And association of devotees, seva. Right. So we all know we are all on the same page. So as per scripture, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this assembly, we do not have to prove how Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Lord Sri Krishna. But I'd like to ask everybody, do we know why Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared? What are the reasons? Can somebody share 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? If I ask, then only you will speak. So let me just see who, kisko pakarna hai. Ram Chaitanya, give me one reason. Pass, 100 marks. Okay. Anybody else? Just raise your hand. Ecstasy of devotee. Okay. Any devotee, particular devotee? 100 marks. Okay. Anybody else? Yeah. I'm sorry.
To teach how to do bhakti.
To teach how to do bhakti. You also get 100 marks. Anybody else? Time to do. You get 0 marks. She is my wife. So every day she gives me 0 marks. Today I give her 0. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Give us 2 आ गया ना, तो भी आपको passing mark नहीं. Because you are एकदम young, तो आपको 200 mark. 200. So thank you very much. So there are various reasons why Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. You all shared. So I'll just 10 bullet points. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to understand what is the position of Srimati Radharani. Because he is the subject, Radharani is the object. Now subject doesn't know what is the position of the object, that is Srimati Radharani. So he said, okay, let me just become from the object's perspective how I feel. And he wanted to understand what is in me that Radharani relishes. So what is there in me that what she relishes. So because she has so much of devotion, he came as a devotee. And then the bliss which is tasted by Radharani. And its example is given that the tongue will never, the sugar will never know its own taste unless it becomes tongue. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Lord Krishna, when he was coming, he told Radharani that the time has come, so for Yuga Dharma. And then they had discussion, we all know. And then Radharani said that if you take my devotion, then you won't be able to survive. Word is not right, but you won't be able to manage the things. So I will cover you with my own body, my own luster, so that you will remain always safe. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Lord Sri Krishna, but his bodily hue is of Srimati Radharani. And then we also discussed the external reasons. at the call of Advaitacharya, the time for appear on this in Kali Yuga and to establish Harinam Sankirtan. And Krishna also thought that 5,000 years back I told them, become my devotee. But I didn't tell them how to become my devotee. So I have to come and explain, this is how you have to become my devotee. Now what will happen? What happened to those people who were born between 5,000 to 4,500? What happened to those people? उनको तो कुछ मिला ही नहीं ना. चैतन्य महाप्रभु आए नहीं, कृष्ण भगवान बता के चले गए, तो क्या करना है? Okay, I translate. Surena Mataji is looking at me. So Lord Krishna disappeared 5,000 years back. Then he appeared 500 years back. So what happened to those people between this period, 4,500 years? Because Krishna told, become my devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came because you don't know how to become my devotee. I have come to teach you. Okay, but then there is a time there. What happened to them? I don't know what happened to them. How do I know? You are all looking for answer. But the answer is, whatever happened to them, we don't know. But we are fortunate. Right? We are fortunate. And we should be very, very grateful to Srila Prabhupada that we got the opportunity to worship Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when after Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, we have already discussed, I think, the childhood pastimes. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never showed that he is God. Never showed. He showed he actually didn't even start his Harinam Sankirtan movement. Anybody knows when he started that? When he met his Guru Ishwara Puri in Gaya. After accepting his Guru, then when he came back from Gaya to Navadvip, he started to do the Harinam Sankirtan. Till that time he was a mischievous, either a mischievous boy or just a grammar teacher. That's it. So when he showed this, his symptom, his devotion, many Navadvip Vasi, they were all very, very happy. Very happy. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started doing Kirtan at the residence of Srivas Thakur. Now this, they were used to do for some time of the day. And then one day Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that we do Kirtan whole day, but we waste the night. From this day onwards, we will have Harinam throughout the night for next 1 year. Are you all enthusiastic to take part? What was their response? Just you show, all of you show.
Haribo!
अभी भी डर लगता है ये पूरा सोने का नहीं खाने का नहीं, right? But their response was very positive, and then they all started having this kirtan. Before having this kirtan, only few times Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As one time when he was walking, he saw one shukar, and the moment he saw that shukar, he ran towards the residence of Murari Gupta, and then he showed his varaha form to Murari Gupta. One time he saw few cows and calves. Again he came in the mood of Gopal, and he ran in the house of Srivas Thakur. In that he showed his Gopal form. So that way very few times he showed his form of Supreme Personality of Godhead. But in this occasion, today what we are going to discuss, he showed his full form that I am this. Like Lord Sri Krishna also, he showed he is the God. Of course he is always, but sometimes he showed also. So one verse says when he showed his Virat Swarup to Arjun, right? Otherwise he is not every time moving in Virat Swarup. So something like this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he showed the form of Supreme Personality of Godhead in one night at the place of Srivas Thakur when they used to have this kirtan. But when they used to have this kirtan throughout the night, not that everybody took it positively. we will always have few envious people. Few envious people are always there. So some of them, those were not allowed to enter, because in this party, Kirtan party, at the house of Srivas Thakur, not everybody was invited. It was not open invitation. It was only few selected devotees. Because when devotees, they show their ecstatic symptoms, or they, it's always a good gathering when you have like-minded people, in simple English. So not everybody was invited. So those who were left outside, they started creating various rumors that, we are such big Bhattacharya and Chakravartis. Now these are all Brahman surnames. We are not allowed inside. You all know what is happening inside. So they all looked towards this person. He said that, throughout the day they do tantric puja. In the night they have 5 different varieties of girls coming in, and they just shout aloud, and all kinds of abominable activities are going on in this place. Somebody said that in this kirtan, they just apparently they have this kirtan because they are hungry, they don't have things to eat. Then somebody said, okay, then I have the food. Here is the food. Just remain silent. Don't shout so loud. Then somebody said that we should actually kill this Srivas Thakur, break his house and throw in the Ganges. Now, amongst envious people, few were very good also. And one of them, they said that no, they are having such a nice kirtan. Right? I wish I could have been inside in this kirtan party. And rest of the people, they said that he is one of them, kill him. And this guy had to run away. So, point is, there will be always few envious people around. And then one time, even Srivas Thakur said, yeah, whatever you are all saying is right. In front of my house. Somebody else had kept. Now, fortunately, in Singapore, such thing doesn't happen. But I've seen in India also, when the road crossing, at the center, somebody will put, some kind of fruits, some red kum powder, some lemon, some abradabra. So something was kept in front of Srivas Thakur's house also. He said, yeah, I kept this. The baddest thing was, things were kept by somebody else. And whatever you are all saying is true. So he just stopped the communication right there. So people, they used to talk. But the main thing which was happening was inside, where they were engrossed, absorbed in Kirtan. So Sachi Mata once told, she prayed to Lord Shri Krishna that whenever my son is doing this kind of Kirtan, sometimes his body becomes very heavy and it falls on the ground with a big thud. Sometimes he becomes very soft, like a cotton. So I don't know what to do. As mother, I can't see. So she prayed to Lord Shri Krishna that please take care of his body. Let his body become very strong. Then she prayed that let me, first she prayed that let him not feel pain ever. And then she prayed that let me never see him when he falls on the ground. So that when I don't see, I don't feel pain in my heart. So the whole kirtan was going on inside. So as I said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never showed that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, unless exceptional cases. So at one point of time, at this time rather, he showed his very, very merciful and wonderful Leela, known as Mahaprakash Leela, or Sapta Prahari Leela. Now Sapta Prahar means 7, Prahar means 3 hours. 1 Prahar is equal to 3 hours. So this whole pastime went on for 21 hours. 21 hours, nobody slept, nobody ate. So we will also have for next 21 hours this whole class. Are you all ready? वो नीचे प्रसाद मिलेगा उसका क्या? We all have long way to go. At least I have. So we will try to finish by the timing which is provided by His Grace Raghunandan Prabhu. Where is he? So whatever time he has told me, I will try to finish on time. So this is known as Sapta Prahari Leela. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he would dance, and at one point of time, everybody started observing him. That suddenly his walking style is changed, and he is walking towards the throne of Shaligram. Now Srivas Thakur had a Shaligram Shila, and there was a throne. So they all saw that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is walking towards that direction. And then he lifted those Shaligram Shila, devotees took Shaligram Shila and kept aside, and he sat on that throne in a very, very royal way. And then he looked towards Srivas Thakur and all the devotees, and he said, "Sing the Abhishek song." So everybody understood. Lord wants to get his Abhishek done. So that's why we will also have the Abhishek on God Purnima Day. So the very first step, Abhishek. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Sing the Abhishek song." And all the devotees, they started singing Purush Sukta prayers and various other prayers. And they all started bringing various Ganga water in various pots. Ganga river is just opposite. Fortunately, in those days, the river was externally not polluted. So anyway, this is the effect of Kali Yuga. So they all started. Now, the Abhishek is not with one lota or one glass, or it was thousands and thousands of pots, and Abhishek was getting done of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After the Abhishek was just done, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked in the background of all the devotees, and then there was one lady, and her seva was to make sure that all the pots are lined in such a way that they reach to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for Abhishek in a very, very smooth way. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Srivas Thakur, "Who is that lady?" And Srivas Thakur said that she is our assistant. Her name is Dukhi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Why her name is Dukhi?" All of you know why her name was Dukhi? Anybody knows? Okay, how many of you don't know? Raise your hand. Okay, so I have to tell you. So in those days, Jai Shri Jagannath, Baladev Subhadra Mai ki. So in those days, even now also, sometimes when a lady delivers the child, and because of some reason the child dies immediately or within short span of time, and this happens in that family for quite some time. So the parents, they give the child a name, Dukhi, that at least Yamraj will have pity on this child and will not take him or her. So Dukhi name was something like that. In my friend circle also, there is one very big time jeweler, very rich guy. His shop is almost half size of this hall. Rich. I remember in year 20 he had purchased a house in 10 million rupees. It was very big money. As on today it must be at least 10 times more. And he was having this problem. So he said that for first 5 years my child will not wear the clothes which I buy. He will wear clothes only purchased by my friend circles or relatives, whatever they donate, including diapers. Right? And he didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell this his. Fortunately, my mother knew, and then we arranged and we informed the few people. The point is, this was Dukhi. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards her and she said, "Dukhi, come here." And he told Srivas Thakur that this name Dukhi is not pleasing to my heart. From today onwards, your name will be Sukhi. So not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu initiated her, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also blessed her that seeing your seva, I bless you that you will attain pure devotional service. Now I don't know how do I present it in such a way that everybody feels enthusiastic, but it is such a simple service and such a big benediction. It's not visible. It is said that there are 4 Purusha. What is? Dharma, Arth, Kam and Moksha. And what is Pancham Purusha? Prema Pumartoma. And this Sukhi Mataji, she got that devotion, that Prema Pumartoma, Krishna Prem, just by serving. Nobody is even looking at her. Right? Here we have big assembly, big devotees sitting, serving, doing Abhishek. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's eyes went behind, far behind. Somebody who is nothing but in a way maid servant of the family. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his first mercy to whom? Sukhi. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was, the dress was given, he wore the new dress. Again he was sitting on the throne. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, bring Bhoga. So that's what we do, right? Lord gets Abhishek, then he gets dressed up, and then we offer Bhoga. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, bring Bhoga. Now, our Bhoga is hardly one plate, 2, 4, 3 chapatis. And once you are 40 plus, that 4 chapati becomes 2 chapati. Sometimes chapati is out. Whole life goes in dieting, but this guy doesn't go. Right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's case was not like that. Right? Thousands and thousands and thousands of bananas were brought. And he ate all of them. And not like, it was not a struggle for him. Very gracefully he finished all the bananas. Sandesh, you know Sandesh kya hota hai? What is the color of Sandesh? Yellow or green?
White.
If you put color, it becomes green. If you put yellow color, it becomes yellow. Right? It's originally it's white, right? White or greenish. Okay. Then lots and lots of rasgullas, gulab jamun, everything was brought, and he was eating everything very gracefully. Hundreds and thousands of coconut, he drank all of them. Ganga water, he drank all of them. Then somebody brought moong dal syrup, okay, moong dal, he drank all of them. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, bring me more. He showed his Govardhan form, where Govardhan had told what was the word Govardhan's form? Aniyo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, bring me more. And Haridas Thakur said that this whole universe rests in your belly. How can we offer and our offering will fill your belly? How is it possible for us? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that my devotees are never small. Whatever offering you have, bring. And he ate all of them. And you know, devotees, they feel happy after Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate everything, so many sweets. You all are very hungry. Kachori, pakoda, everything was there. All Bengali mithai, all plain. I don't know, I was not there, but there must be rojak also. Right? Local items, mee goreng, everything. All vegetarian, without onion garlic. Right? Pizza, pasta. But anyway, these things are not mentioned. It's only sandesh, bananas, coconut, moong dal, and many like that. And then this was part 1. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started showing or explaining each and every devotee, their glories, their devotion, their past life, revealing something which nobody else is aware except he himself. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first of all, he looked towards Shivas Thakur. And he said, Shivas, do you remember? Shivas Thakur got little alerted. Somebody calls my name. He said, what do I remember? Then he said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that many years back. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at that time was not even born. He said that many years back in Kulia Gram, when you were walking, passing by, you saw Devanand Pandit speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. Unfortunately, we lost that culture. Otherwise, in few hundred years back, in many villages, somebody is just speaking Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata or Ramayana at just the corner of the street, and 3, 4, 5, 6 people are sitting and listening. Now here Devanand Pandit, he was a great scholarly person, and so he was speaking Bhagavatam to his students. And when Srivas Thakur passed, he heard Devanand Pandit speaking, so he also sat to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Now Srivas Thakur, he has taste for Bhagavatam, not only speaking but also hearing. So he, in a way, went into ecstasy when Devanand Pandit was speaking. And in ecstasy, person doesn't know what he is behaving. So he was blabbering or Krishna, Krishna. Now during the class, if you all start speaking Krishna, Krishna, the neighbor will tell you, just remain silent. Okay, वैसे मैं lecture दूंगा तो किसी को कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. But still, if there is some, the disturbance is there. So all the students got little disturbed. That, hey, just shut up, just shut up, just shut up. Now, Srivas Thakur had no idea what's happening. So students, they felt that he is disturbing too much. So they lifted him, carried him, and put him outside on the street. And they all came and sat. Now this was seen by Devanand Pandit, but he didn't stop his student do this to Srivas Thakur. Now this whole thing, Devanand Pandit's offense got rectified later in Jagannath Puri while dancing, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forgave his offense. But till that time, that offense was there towards Srivas Thakur. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, you remember her, Srivas Thakur? This is what happened to you. Then you became conscious, and then you found yourself on the street. But from that moment onwards, you went home and you started reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and he read one verse. Let us see if we all can recite together. Whatever we, if anybody remembers, let us recite together. Tate nukampam susamikshmano namaste Now Srivas Thakur started speaking, Tattenu Kampam, so much of mercy, oh my Lord, so much of mercy. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that from that moment onwards, that day onwards, whenever you hear Srimad Bhagavatam, I enter in your heart and give you the taste for Srimad Bhagavatam. So, and then Srivas Thakur became so overwhelmed. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that I made you cry, Srivas, and I give you this benediction. Today I give you this benediction that whenever you read Srimad Bhagavatam, you will get the full bliss of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. And then Srivas Thakur started speaking that now a person, when he gets blessings from the Lord, he reacts by offering prayers to the Lord. Right? I give you an example or no need. Very simple. When a spiritual master or a senior devotee sits and when he blesses, you at least say thank you, right? We ought at least say thank you. If we don't have time, or we are, at least in our heart of heart, we show gratitude. So gratitude is, you can speak in words also, so they are in the form of prayers. So Srivas Thakur started speaking after receiving blessing from Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said that obeisances to you, O my Lord, obeisances to you. You are the same person who carries the buffalo horn in your dhoti, who carries the flute in your hand. You cheated me, my Lord. You never revealed your identity. You cheated me. You washed my feet. You washed my clothes in my house. You managed my house. You folded my clothes. Because Srivas Thakur was elder to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go to his house and do all these menial services. And he is saying, you cheated me. But today that illusion is lost. You appeared before me and all glories to you. Today my house is purified. And then Srivas Thakur offered his obeisances to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then he just stood aside. Meanwhile, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Gangadas. Okay. Those who don't know should answer. Who is Gangadas? I said those who don't know should answer. So I have to guess that, okay, this person may not be knowing. Whom do I? Surabhi. Little Surabhi. Who is Gangadas? Very good. And you don't know, just say, I don't know. Very nice. Govardhan Prabhu. Who is Gangadas? Okay. The one who is servant of Ganga is Gangadas. But in this case, Gangadas is nothing but the teacher of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is addressing Gangadas Pandit as Gangadas. Do you remember? Right? Everybody will be like this because in this case also Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not appeared. And this whole incident which I am going to narrate, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu narrated to Gangadas, was not known to anybody else. So, and he said that Gangadas, do you remember? When the Muslim soldiers had attacked your family and they were about to molest, kill, rob, rape, do all kind of nonsense to your family, and you ran away from your house and you reached to the bank of Ganga river and you were looking to cross the river, but it was raining heavily and there was no boatman. How can you cross the road? And the soldiers were just behind you, running towards you. The history is very bad. I don't want to divert and come back to this point, taking too much of time. But the history is very bad, especially when the Mughal rulers attacked. It's not very pleasing to hear. Now, this is just one incident. Such incidents are in millions, maybe more. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that you were looking for the boatman and there was nobody, it was empty shore and there was no boatman. Suddenly you found one boatman, and this boatman, he crossed over to other side of the river, and that's how your family was saved. Do you remember Gangadas? Gangadas said, yes, I remember. He said that Gangadas, on that day, to save your family, I appeared as boatman. And then Gangadas became very, very overwhelmed with so much of gratitude to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said that you saved my life, you saved my family in such a complicated situation. How can I repay? Now, a teacher is telling to his student, how can I repay? And then Gangadas fell flat on the ground, offering his obeisances to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again blessed him with pure devotional service. Now everybody is practically getting the same blessing. So first of all was Dukhi, who became Sukhi. Second was Shiva's Thakur. Third is Gangadas. And whenever anybody would get this blessing, the reaction from the all other was Jai, Jai. Because there was no space, no place, nothing for envy. Everybody was feeling happy seeing others getting blessings, others getting mercy. It's difficult in conditioned stage. But intellectually we should take it that yes, everybody was so happy. Because this is envy is the cause of all of us to be here. Right? Ichha dvesha samuthena dvandva mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoha sarge yanti paranta. That ichha and that dvesh towards Lord Sri Krishna has caused us come here. Right? But in this assembly, nobody was envious and everybody was feeling so happy that others are getting blessings, others are getting mercy. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, bring Sridhar. Now who is Sridhar? I didn't ask. They were talking about amongst themselves, who is Sridhar? Who is Sridhar? Who is Sridhar? But answer is right, by the Kolavecha Sridhar. Who is Sridhar? Because nobody knew his name. They know, okay, this is a person, but this person's name is Sridhar, nobody knew. They all would call him Kolavecha, the one who sells banana products, banana leaves, banana cups, bananas, banana trunk, everything related to banana. The one who sells that is a Kolavecha or Kolavecha. It cannot be Kol. Kol means mridal. So Kolavecha. So nobody knew his name. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they all asked, who is Sridhar, my lord? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that go to the outskirts of this village, Navvi. There you will see one person chanting holy name of Lord Sri Krishna with lot of love and devotion in a very, very poor condition. That person is Sridhar. So they all went. Now, Kolavecha, the Sridhar, his life's motto was he would make minimum money, minimum profit from his business, and whatever profit he would make, 50% of profit he would use in service of Mother Ganga. So he was very poor. It is said that he was so poor that in his hut, the constant dripping of the water would happen because of in the rainy season. In his dhoti, there were more knots than the real cloth. And in his possession, he had hardly one or two utensils at his home. Nothing much, very, very poor. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go every day to his house, to his shop where he would sell his banana leaves and all those banana products. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would have argument every day for 2 to 3 hours every day, because they would love each other so much that they would argue the same thing again and again and again. Every day, same thing is happening. Both would wait for each other for the time. None of them would say that I will never come from tomorrow, or he would say don't come from tomorrow. Nothing. They would still enjoy, relish each other's company. But the argument was relishable to both of them. The loss, I don't know who was at loss, whether it was or who was at gain. But anyway, both of them, they loved each other. So, at the stage of that argument, Sridhar was not aware that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But at this point, when he was called by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, till that, at this point, he was aware that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So when all the devotees, they approached Sridhar, that Lord Chaitanya is calling you. Sridhar said, who? Me? Lord Chaitanya is calling me? He couldn't believe this. So yes, they all repeated. And he again said, me? Really me? They all up there, yes, you. And hearing this, getting the confidence that yes, I am being called, he fainted. So when he fainted, devotees had to carry him. So they carried him in front of the Lord. So, and he was not a very skinny guy. So he was brought in front of the Lord, and he was in a practically unconscious stage. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Sridhar, get up, look at me. Now what Sridhar saw, I will tell, but I will just go in brief what would happen every day when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would meet to this Kolovich. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go, at that time, he was Nimai Pandit, he was not initiated or anything. So he would just go and say, what is the price of these banana leaves? Kolovicha would tell, Sridhar would say, quote the price. Now, yesterday also he had quoted, but today again he will quote. Then Chaitanya Nimai would say that I will give half of the price. He would say, why you are doing like this every day? Everybody knows that I am not selling at a very high margin. They all know. Nobody bargains with me. With me. You come every day and you are bargaining with me every day, every time. So this is the price. Nimai Pandit would say that you make such a less margin. You know, what do you have? See your dhoti, it has more knots than real dhoti. See your house, you have no possessions. And see the other people. You worship every day Ganga. Right? You worship Ganga? Yes. You worship Ganga, but these people, see, they worship Durga. And they have palaces and big bullock carts and so much of wealth they have. Why you are wasting your time? Sridhar said that the time is passing same for the king who has palaces, who has servants, who has wealth and gold, and the bird who is just eating a little bit. Time is passing for them same way. So I am satisfied and happy with whatever Krishna has given. Then Nimai Pandit would say that actually you are a thief. You have cheated, you are cheating, you have a lot of wealth and you are hiding with everybody. You just show yourself poor, but you have a lot of wealth. And when the time comes, I will show to the world what kind of wealth you have. Sridhar said that I don't have anything. What kind of wealth you are talking about? He said that I will show to the world when the right time comes, and I know you have the wealth. Now, this way they would have continuously argument, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would say that I will just take it for free. I will just take it for free. And he said, he reacted that, at least give me some money. I have to worship Ganga. I said, what worship Ganga? The Ganga to whom you are worshipping emanates from my lotus feet. Right? Now Sridhar actually felt that what is this? I mean, what you are talking about? And then he hold his ears and said, Vishnu, Vishnu. Yeah? So Nimai Pandit said that instead of worshipping Ganga, you worship me. Now just imagine, if you know, Jagannath ji says, instead of worshipping X, worship me. Okay, we know this. But if I tell you instead of worshipping X person, you worship me because I am God, you will slap me. So Sridhar, I mean, you are asking, what kind of words you are using? The Ganga emanates from your lotus feet, and you are the master of Ganga. So this way they would have argument every day, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would take the banana leaves or whatever for free every day. Now their discussion would go on, and it was a very sweet discussion they both used to have. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now we are back in Mahaprakash Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Sridhar. He said, Sridhar, look at me. And you all know what did Sridhar see? What did he see? Sridhar saw the beautiful scene of Vrindavan. He saw Lord Shri Krishna in Krishna Balram pose in Radha Shyam Sundar temple in Vrindavan, Krishna Balram temple. The same pose he saw where Balramji is taking support of Lord Shri Krishna. Krishna has his flute. And then he saw the whole pasturing grounds, cows and everything. And then what happened to Sridhar? Seeing this beautiful scene, he fainted. Again, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and devotee asked him, and he got up. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Sridhar, rise and offer prayers. Now God can demand this. We cannot demand that wife offer prayers. She will give nice prayers. If she may not give this, she will give Bilan. Bilan ko kya bolte हैं English में?
Rolling pin.
Rolling pan. Now that is their Brahmastra. I lost all my heads because of that. So, but Krishna can ask, get up and offer prayers. Arjuna also offered prayers in Bhagavad Gita. Right? We see all the devotees, they offer prayers. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Sridhar, offer me prayers. Sridhar said that I am a poor illiterate. How can I offer prayers? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you just start speaking. Something will come. You just start speaking. And then Sridhar started speaking that all glories, the king of Navadvip. That this is the power of bhakti. Now Sridhar is speaking about the power of bhakti, quoting various personalities from the scripture. So he spoke about Bhishma Dev. That how Bhishma Dev had taken a vow that I will make sure that tomorrow I will kill at least one Pandav, and then he attacked Arjuna. Krishna had taken a vow that I will not lift any weapon. Bhishma Dev had taken a vow that I will make sure that Krishna lifts the weapon. And then we all know this. I am not going to speak this whole pastime, that how Bhishma Dev made Lord Krishna lift that chariot wheel. And when, there is a beautiful, I don't even know who is that artist, but that painting is so beautiful, where Krishna is running towards Bhishma Dev with that chariot wheel, and Bhishma Dev is practically surrendered. Yes, come, please kill me. Right? And then Sridhar said that, discuss about Yashoda Maya, that just because of power of her bhakti, she could bound Lord Krishna. It's not easy, because we devotees, we hear so many times, Damodar Leela, so many times we hear Krishna did Yashoda Maya did this. But imagine tying up the Supreme Personality of Godhead with a rope. It requires real surrender, because Krishna surrenders to you. Right? Krishna becomes so subjugated to his devotees that they are his devotees that tie him up. So he quotes Yashoda Maya. And then he quotes Shridama, that on the back of Shridama you would sit and play games. because of devotion of Sridhama. You know, one time what happened? Krishna and Sridhama, they were wrestling. And Krishna actually flipped Sridhama and Sridhama fell on the ground. And Sridhama started crying. And he cried so much that Krishna said, I mean, I understand you lost the game, but the amount of cryiness, you are crying so much, it's not the same. Why you are crying so much? You are drinking milk, you are eating ghee, dahi, in Vrindavan, Yamuna water, you should be very strong. You should not be crying so much. And then Sridhama said that you are Krishna, you are son of Nanda Maharaj. In your house, there is no scarcity of milk, yogurt, ghee. But in our house, we cannot keep more than 4 pots of mutton milk or milk. Because as per the rule from Kamsa, whatever is there in the stock, except for 4 pots, they take away everything. So we don't get enough food. That's why we are weak. You are son of king, you are strong, we are not. Then Krishna said, this is too much. From tomorrow onwards, we will start stealing butter and ghee. And then Krishna started stealing butter and ghee. Because if you steal, kids steal, nobody gets punished. But if you hide it, soldiers, they will come and catch you. If you throw it, again you will be caught. But if it is stolen, what can be done? And not only stolen, it is stolen and eaten also. So that's why the butter stealing thing started. One reason is this. There are a few more. Whenever we get time, we will talk in future. So this pastime was not spoken by Sridhar. I spoke this. So, but he just quoted that Sridhama could carry on you on the back. You are that same supreme personality of Godhead who was there in Gokul, has come in Navvi. And I am unfortunate. I do not have devotion. In past, you said that Ganga emanates from your lotus feet, but I didn't believe. I couldn't understand your position. But still, you are allowing me to see you. I am so fortunate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Sridhar, ask for the boon. He will be so happy, huh? If Krishna says, suddenly Jagannath ji says, all of you ask for the boon. Just imagine for 5 seconds. आप लोग मुझे क्या देख रहे हो? उधर देखना चाहिए. मैंने 5 ही सेकंड दिया. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Sridhar, ask for the boon. Sridhar said that simply by seeing you, all my desires are fulfilled. I don't need anything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that, no, you ask for something. Do you want wealth? You want followers? Whatever you want, I will give you. Sridhar said, I don't want. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I will give you 8 mystic perfection. All of you need? Sincerely, हाथ ऊपर करो. Perfection चाहिए? ना मैं उसको पूछे कि जगन्नाथ जी मैं बोलूँगा हाँ. Okay, I will translate. If Krishna says, Nam Sankirtan, I will give you 8 mystic power. Are you ready to take it? I will say yes. At least at this stage. That's all of you are sincere. Nobody raised your hand. Shall I ask this question again? No, I don't know. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, I will give you 8 mystic power. And what was the response of Sridhar? He said, that will be disturbance. I don't want that. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I will give you liberation. He said that I am already happy chanting your holy names. I don't need any kind of liberation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you are making me unhappy. Ask for something. Sridhar said, I don't want anything. All my desires are fulfilled. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, for my pleasure, ask for something. Then Sridhar said, because for your pleasure, you are asking me to ask something. I just wish that every day that same Nimai Pandit who comes to bargain at my shop, spends time with him, let that Nimai Pandit always remain in my heart, and this you come visiting my place should always happen. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am conquered by you, Sridhar. I grant you the boon and I give you pure, unalloyed devotional service. क्या बोले थे सब लोग? What are all everybody saying? Jai, Jai. What is the time? We have too many people. Let us see how many we can cover. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Murari Gupta. Now, who is Murari Gupta? You know? What is this? Those who don't know should answer. What is the profession of Murari Gupta? Sundari Radha Mataji. I don't know. I know she doesn't know. You know how? Because when I ask questions, those who look here and there, I know, okay, they don't. Although I am not wearing my glasses. Aradhe Radhe Mataji, Achut Radhika Mataji. What is the profession of Murari Gupta? You know, he is a physician. Okay, he is a doctor, Vedraj. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Murari Gupta and told him, Murari, look here. And then Murari Gupta saw. He was actually very much surprised because he could see Lord Ram, Mother Sita and Lakshman standing in front of him. And then he said, Lord Chaitanya said, Murari, do you remember? The same thing. When Ravan kidnapped Mother Sita, you cried tears, ocean of tears, to save her. You jumped from India to Lanka, and here is Lakshman, your master. To save him, you brought that whole Gandhamadan mountain, right? You look at us, Murari, and Murari, you don't know, but today I tell everybody, you are none other than Hanuman. And Murari Gupta actually felt that there is a tail which is coming out from his body, and he could see that tail. When we did that drama, no tail, this scene comes, we attach that tail to that character. Okay, and then that character shows that tail to all the audience also, in a way that it is normal for him. Right? So suddenly he sees a tail. Right? Then Murari Gupta looks towards this Ram Parivar, he sheds tears, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks, Murari, ask for the boon. And then Murari Gupta, he's speaking, he glorifies Lord Sri Krishna, glorifies Lord Ram, and then he said that do not cast this Murari away. Please always keep me under association of your devotees. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that I grant you the boon of pure devotional service. Anybody who thinks that Murari Gupta is an ordinary physician, he is mistaken. Because his surname is Gupta. Now, Gupta means secret. Gupta doesn't mean secret. Gupta means secret. His name is Murari Gupta. He said he has kept the love of Krishna in his heart. Krishna is residing in his heart in a very, very secret way. So he is not an ordinary physician. So if anybody thinks in ordinary physician, he will never be purified. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained that he is a very, very exalted devotee. Then Murari Gupta offered his prayers, offered his obeisances, and then that tail which had come again vanished. It didn't remain forever with him. Because in this pastime, suddenly he had. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Haridas Thakur. And he said that, Haridas, do you remember that when those Mughal soldiers were beating you at 22 different marketplaces? We all know that pastime. How many of you don't know that Haridas Thakur was beaten at 22 different marketplaces by Mughal soldiers? How many of you don't know? Please raise your hand. Okay. So, Haridas Thakur was born in a Muslim family, and the Qazi in those days, they didn't like it that from their religion somebody becomes devotee of some other religion or follower of some other religion. So he was punished that he will be beaten at 22 different marketplaces. And this punishment was so common in those days, and many would die after 2 or 3 marketplaces. It just was very normal. Nobody would survive more than 3 or 4. So they were beating him, and they would tell him, stop chanting holy names. Haridas Thakur would say, you break my body, cut my body into pieces. Every piece will chant the holy name of Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Every piece of my body will chant Hare Krishna. And they would get angry, the executioners, they would beat him more, and they would chant more. people who were seeing, they would say that you stop chanting, you stop chanting, you stop chanting. But he would not stop. He would continually chant. And then from one marketplace to second, to third, to fourth, to fifth, to 22nd, the executioners, they were exhausted. They were about to die. They beat so much, but they had lost all the energy. And then they told Haridas Thakur that Haridas, you die, otherwise we will die. We don't want you to die, but if you don't die, we will die. So then Haridas Thakur said, okay, if it saves your life, I will die. And then Haridas Thakur, he made his body motionless, breathless, and they decided, okay, if we burn his body, he will get Vaikuntha, as per Hindu belief. If we bury his body, he will go to Jannat, as per Islam. So we will throw his body in Ganga. He will be discarded like that. So he was thrown in Ganga river. And Haridas Thakur said, enough of this business, let me just get up. He got up and came back to his own place. And then this whole thing was narrated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Haridas, do you know why you didn't feel the pain? Now Haridas Thakur is just looking towards Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu turned his and showed his back. And he said, all those wounds, I took it on my back. Before taking it on my back, I had also come as Chakra to finish those two executioners. But because of your prayers, I couldn't do that. And then Haridas Thakur saw. Now, in a material sense, external sense, just imagine somebody takes pain on our behalf. Somebody takes pain on our behalf. And its pain is not a small needle pricking your body. It's so much of lashes on the back. And Haridas Thakur would see the marks on Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body. So many, chabuk ko kya bolte English mein? Whip, because of that. किसी ने मारा है अपने आप को, सॉरी it's not part of lecture, so I am speaking in Hindi. किसी ने मारा है अपने आप को चमड़े से, वो जो whip होता है ना, छोटा सा whip, सर लाल हो जाता है. So it's very, very painful. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed that, and Haridas Thakur started crying. He cried so much. And then he started speaking. Haridas Thakur said, my Lord, you never abandon those who remember you. You never give up to those people who remember you. So it's for us, it's so important. Haridas Thakur said that you never forget those people who remember you. And then Haridas Thakur started speaking, quoting various personalities. First of all, he spoke about Draupadi. When Draupadi remembered Lord Sri Krishna, of course he remembered 24/7, but from the pastime perspective, anybody? When Durvasa Muni had come, right? And when she was about to get disrobed also. So she remembered Govinda, and Lord Krishna came in the form of sari. Then he spoke about Prahlad Maharaj, that how much atrocities Hiranyakashipu had done, but Prahlad Maharaj always remembered him. And then he again spoke about what I was saying, that how Durvasa Muni had come with 60,000 disciples, and their belly was full with a lot of pizza, pasta, rojak, everything. And they felt that now we cannot go. And Lord Krishna told Bhimsen that go and call all of them. And they were taking bath. So Krishna saved them also at that time. Then Haridas Thakur said, Ajamil, he was so sinful, and he practically gave up devotional service. But just by remembering Narayan, he was not referring to Lord Sri Krishna, but his son, but you saved him. And then he said that all these people, they remembered you, but I have no power to remember you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Haridas, ask for the boon. Now, Haridas Thakur started speaking that, I don't deserve anything, but if at all you want to bless me, then let me be the dog in the house of a devotee, so that whenever there is any remnant from the family, I can have it. In the house of a devotee, if I become a dog, whatever they throw. Now this is Haridas Thakur speaking. This is not a false humility he is showing. It's a true humility which he feels. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Haridas, you are, you have worshipped me without offenses always. Haridas Thakur said that I have this desire. I think that I am very important, I am very exalted. It's not right for me. Hence, whatever desires I have, please do not reject me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am your servant and I am imprisoned in your heart. Anyone who chants your name will attain love for me. Right? So some of us devotees, when they chant, they Haridas Thakur ki jai and then this. Let it not be mechanical. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has blessed that if anybody who remembers Haridas will attain love for Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blesses Haridas Thakur. And when and Haridas Thakur gets the blessing, what is the response from everybody? अंदर का एनर्जी नहीं है मेरा प्रॉब्लम है ना I don't have that much of energy to pass on. That's why otherwise it was Jai Jai Jai. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Advaitacharya and he called him Nara. Nara, do you remember? One time, Advaitacharya, he was writing the commentary on Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and at one verse he got stuck because that particular verse he couldn't translate and give commentary on the basis of pure devotional service. So when his servant Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is quoting all this, again Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not born at that time. When he was translating, the servant brought the food and Advaitacharya said that today I won't eat until I get this particular verse from the perspective of pure devotional service. And Advaitacharya said that I will fast. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that Haridas, do you remember? Is actually I was sleeping very peacefully in कौन सा सागर में सोते हैं महाविष्णु श्वेतद्वीप क्षीर Sagar. I was sleeping in क्षीर Sagar very peacefully, but you called me. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu quoted this whole thing that you remember, that is what had happened. You wanted to translate that verse, and I came in your dream and I told you that this particular verse, when the right time will come, I will reveal. Now you just get up, eat, and do your remaining seva. And you got up and you performed your remaining seva. Today, I will reveal the translation of that particular verse. Anybody knows what is that verse? Sarvata Panipadam Tat Sarvato Shiro Mukham Sarvata Shutimal Loke Sarvamrata Tishtati. Everybody remembers the translation also, right? Translation? मैंने भी लिखा है. So I will read for all of you. It says, wherever are his hands and legs, his eyes, heads and faces, and he has ears everywhere. In this way, the super soul exists, pervading everything. Yeah, super soul. So it's on Paramatma, because this verse is not very directly connected with Krishna, with the word Krishna or Bhakti. Nothing is there. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed this to Advaitacharya, and then Advaitacharya recited his own prayers. He said, I'm the most fortunate that you are my master. And today, all my desires are fulfilled. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he didn't bless Advaitacharya, he is already Mahavishnu. Right? So, if there is anything, I might have missed it. But there is no blessing to Advaitacharya, because he is elder also. Advaitacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had one issue also, in the sense, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would touch Advaitacharya's feet. But Advaitacharya would get defeated because he is not so strong like Nimai Pandit or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So whenever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would faint, at that time Advaitacharya would take the blessings of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that way everybody got blessings. And then many other devotees, they all started coming and asking for the boon. And then there was, somebody said that, my mother and father, they are not favorable. Please make them devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, so be it. Somebody said that, let me have devotion to my guru. I don't have devotion to my guru. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, so be it. Somebody said that, let me have Krishna Prem. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, so be it. Like that, everybody was getting blessings. And devotees, they started talking. You know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given blessings to everybody, but he has not blessed Mukund Dutt. Now, Mukund Dutt, he, brother of Vasudev Dutt, he is a very good singer. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to teach or examine him, his patience. So he said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, he will never get my blessing. Because when he is with Mayavadis, he talks like Mayavadis. When he is with devotees, he talks like with devotees. So they all said that Mukundat cannot be approached, he cannot be called. So Mukunda was asked that this is what has happened, informed this is what has happened. So then Mukunda said that, do I really have any hope? Then they all approached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, said that, will he ever be able to see you? Mukunda Dutt said, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied as that, after 10 million births, he will be able to see. So Mukunda, when he was informed that after 10 million births he will be able to see, he was so happy. He was so happy. You know, if Jagannath Ji tells us that after 5 births you will be able to come back to Godhead, 5 births, only 5, we will be in anxiety. And in this life itself we will go in depression. Oh my God, 5 more life. Right? But Mukunda, 10 million births. So he was very hopeful that okay, 10 million births. And he started jumping, dancing, feeling very happy. And he was shouting very loudly. What he was shouting? No. Mukunda started shouting. What Mukunda started shouting? I will see, I will see, I will see, I will see. I mean, he became so hopeful. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard him speaking like this, he said, call him, call him, call him. So he was called. And then Mukunda also offered various prayers. I am not going to speak that. We don't have so much of time. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I just wanted to show to the world how my devotees are always so content. They have so much of patience. Utsahan, Nischayat, Dhairya. Right? Have the patience. So Mukunda showed that. So this is what the whole pastime of Mahaprakash Leela. And after the whole pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his Mahaprasad to the niece of Srivas Thakur. What is her name? Pran Chaitanya will be always scared of sitting in front. What is her name? Niece of Srivas Thakur. Narayani. Who spoke? हाथ ऊपर करो. अरे उमेश लोग क्या नहीं. I always say those who know should not answer. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked towards Narayani and gave her Mahaprasad and told her, Narayani, eat this and chant the name of Krishna. And Narayani ate that Mahaprasad. Now 4-year-old girl, she cannot pretend to be what she is not. Her hair standing on end, and she started speaking Krishna, Krishna. This Narayani later on became mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur. And this Vrindavan Das Thakur wrote this Srimad Chaitanya Bhagavat and gave this wonderful pastime of Mahaprakash Leela. This Mahaprakash Leela is nothing but mercy of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all of us. And it is said that those who hear this wonderful pastime of Mahaprakash Leela will attain love of God. So, I thank you all very much. Last 10 minutes I had to rush. But we need to finish on time. So I thank you all very much. During the discourse, if any mistake, any offenses towards anybody in any way, please forgive me. I do not have that desire. And I don't feel qualified also. But sometimes I do feel that I enjoy speaking, so I ask the people, let me speak on this wonderful mass. So if anything has gone wrong in any way, please forgive me. Thank you very much.